Hi, I'm with Bret from RTI, and we are going to go through why maybe you guys should be specifying and looking at RTI as a control system. Bret, tell me a little bit about the history of RTI.
Okay, RTI has been in business now for over 26 years. Along those years, we've been working on a number of different systems. Obviously, we have back-end systems for control and automation. We're sort of best known for our remote controls. We have a wide variety of handheld remote controls that we've developed over the years that have been a big hit. And now, over the years, of course, we've expanded into apps and in-wall control solutions. And most recently, we've come out with audio and video distribution, and now lately presentation switchers, and really expanding into the commercial space as well.
Okay, so in terms of ISE 2019, what would you say is the new product that you're bringing to the market? What's different? What are you trying to do moving forward?
Well, first of all, we've come out with a couple of remote controls that we're announcing. The T4X is a new remote control that we are pretty excited about. The new form factor, a little shorter than our other ones, which our dealers have really been asking for. And another one that we are pretty excited about is the U3, which is the third generation of our weather-resistant remote controls. This unit is completely sealed, so it's going to use inductive wireless charging and wireless program updates, and it uses an e-ink display, so the same display you're going to find on a Kindle or something like that. It's easy to read, but it uses no power, so it's going to be a great solution.
Brilliant. So in terms of where you position yourself on the market in terms of control, are you a control system? Do you do audio matrices, video matrices? Are you looking to expand, obviously, the RTI brand to be the one-stop solution for an installer?
Absolutely. That's exactly what we're working on right now. In fact, ISE last year was sort of our first real release of a wide variety of video distribution products. Of course, we're always working on our control and automation systems, working on our software. Our integration designer Apex software is now out and is growing in popularity among our dealers, and they're seeing the power and the flexibility that it offers, the customization that it offers. But we also wanted to give a lot of our dealers are sort of blurring the lines between resi and commercial, and so we wanted to expand on that. And worldwide, we have a lot of dealers who are really focused on those commercial applications, everything from sports bars and hospitality type projects all the way up to corporate environments.
Okay, so the guys in the group, obviously a lot of them are, electricians, some smart home integrators, some of them have touch software, some of them have kind of played with a few systems. Would you say that these guys could obviously get involved? How in-depth would you say the programming is, or how in-depth can it be?
Well, that's one of the true strengths of RTI is we have a software platform that allows you to get into a system and you define essentially what is in that system, what rooms you have, what controllers you have, what sources you have, and the system quickly builds that for you in kind of an auto-programming type situation. Beyond that, now you can customize it any way you like. That's the thing that RTI dealers love the most, is that they can really customize the experience for their dealer, or for their client, I'm sorry. And that's really the thing throughout the years with RTI that has set us apart, is that you have this customization, but you don't need to do coding, you don't need to know how to JavaScript or some other kind of really in-depth programming. Yes, there's of course a learning curve, as with any software. There's no doubt, but once dealers start to play with it, they see the true power and speed that they can get their client systems done.
So in terms of third-party drivers and development within the business, would you say that you are kind of pushing that element of things? So with the guys, can they integrate third-party heating systems, third-party lighting systems? Is that something you can offer, as well as keeping everything within an ecosystem of RTI?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's, we're in the integration business, right? And that's another huge aspect of this, is that we want our platform to be open, and we want it easy for dealers to come on board and maybe start small. Maybe it's a home theater, a media room or something, but then easily be able to expand into a more smart home, home automation type situation where you're adding now security and lighting and heating and all these different things that really enhance the experience for the end user.
So, shall we take a look maybe at the software? I think that's probably the next thing to do, yeah?
Okay, here we are. We're looking at Integration Designer Apex. First of all, Integration Designer is the software that RTI has been developing for over 25 years. It's actually in the CEDIA Hall of Fame, and over that time we just keep honing it and getting it better and easier to use for our dealers and more powerful at the same time. As I mentioned earlier, it's the speed and then the customization that it offers that really is something that our dealers love. And so the way Integration Designer Apex is a little different from our previous version of the software is this one allows you to sort of build the system. And so the first thing you're going to do is define what rooms you have in the installation. This might be a home, this might be a business, bedrooms, living rooms, conference rooms, things like that. Once you've defined the rooms, you're just telling it what controllers you have, what RTI devices you have, whether it's a remote control or an in-wall, and then what sources do you have in those rooms. Once you've laid that out, which takes a matter of a few minutes, it auto-programs all of the buttons and the commands for the general purpose commands. So play, pause, stop, the number pad, those types of things, those are all done for you. Once you've completed that, now it's up to you. Now you can get custom. You can start moving things around. You can rename things. You can use your own custom graphics. So let's take a look at that. So we have, in this case, we have a home page, and it's as customizing things is as easy as just dragging and dropping. You can delete things. You can resize buttons, and they automatically scale. So again, it's really up to you. This is how you can set yourself apart from the other dealers and the other integrators out there and really offer the truly custom experience that your client is going to love. So it's intuitive and easy to use for anybody.
Important for the guys on the group is where will they find some training, and who do they talk to within the UK to maybe find out a little bit more about the RTI brand, and where they can get a bit more information about how to purchase and training and all the rest of it that goes with that.
Of course. So Envision UK is our distributor in the UK, and they are a fantastic resource. They have a great team over there. They have their own training programs and a wonderful staff. They'll definitely help you out. On the RTI side, we have our own training system called RTI Excel, and it offers a whole variety of training options. So we have RTI Excel Online, which is our online learning management system we just launched in the past couple of months. And that system allows you to learn in a very structured way so that you can learn our software, but you can also learn the kind of best practices. You can do walkthroughs and actually learn some of the tricks of the trade on how to interview your client and how to get the solution that they really require. But we also offer webinars and of course live trainings and things like that around the world. So
that's brilliant. I mean, in terms of prerequisites to become an RTI dealer within the UK, I mean, do you know if there's any prerequisites? Do the guys need to, do they have to get to a certain stage of training before they can deliver the product? I'm guessing that's the case. Or and can they contact Envision and obviously, is there certain areas that they can choose and that type of thing?
Exactly, yes. Envision does have training programs that they put their dealers through. I would check with them, and they can definitely explain what those are. But mostly with RTI, this is another kind of component or feature of RTI that we have a pretty low barrier to entry. Our products, we don't have a minimum of purchase and things like that generally. So, but again, Envision can help you out with that.
So if you're looking, guys, for I suppose a product where you can test the market, get into the market, RTI obviously looking at no prerequisites before they get in. Speak to Envision, obviously in the UK. We'll drop the links below, and you follow those, speak to those guys guys there, and they'll help you out for sure. Let's say thanks to Bret for helping us out today, and hopefully we'll all be using a bit of RTI in the future.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Thank you.